Hey everyone, Dr. Shahana here. I love listening to podcasts, and recently one of my favorite podcasts is called Ask Dr. Lisa. Dr. Lisa is a childhood psychologist and a 3-time New York Times best-selling author, and she provides such practical, such useful advice. So one of the things that she was recently discussing on her podcast is how do you deal when your teenager is angry and even disrespectful? And even though she labeled the episode teenager, I think a lot of the themes could apply to if you have a younger child, even a toddler, who might act quite angry and disrespectful to you as well. And one of the things that she said that was so brilliant, and I really wanted to take away and share with you, is that when you're having a disagreement, a conflict, an argument, this could even go with your spouse, for example, you want to speak to that person that you know, that you recognize, the part of that individual that didn't say those angry things, that wasn't trying to hurt you, that wasn't trying to disrespect you. Speak to that part of your child that you intuitively know, that you know that they're not like that. Maybe they were having a bad day. Maybe there's stressors going on. Maybe there's some bullying at school. But just this notion of almost thinking of the person that you're having a conflict, disagreement with as having these multiple sides, a side that potentially didn't react in the best way, but a whole nother pocket, a whole nother aspect of them that you know, like, and trust. And instead of targeting your conversation towards the person within the person that hurt you, speak to the child, speak to that part of your child, that part of your spouse, even that part of your colleague that you know, like, and trust, that wouldn't ever do that. And I think just this act of thinking more broad spectrum is so helpful. It prevents us from having very black and white thinking. It allows us to come up with an alternate narrative. You know, instead of always thinking that, oh, that person's a jerk, that other person's a jerk, they cut me off. Well, could there be some other reason? And this even applies to your own children. Could you speak to that part of your child that you know inherently would never talk to you that way? And by doing this, you actually give your child the benefit of the doubt. And in turn, I think you end up resolving the conflict a lot faster, because they might even come out and say, yeah, you know what? I really lost my cool. I didn't sleep that well. I shouldn't have said that. The pathway to repair might be that much easier.